It is All-Star time. I am going to try to manufacture happiness and excitement. Pushing P. Okay, All-Star, let's go. Here we go. The world has to be, I'm getting pessimistic again, dying to go to Cleveland. Just dying to go to Cleveland, where there's like 2 restaurants and then a Hall of Fame. Which Hall of Fame is it? I don't remember. Music, sports, can't remember. There was a big LeBron poster that they teared down, just like they're tearing my heart from my throat to my heart from my chest. I don't even know. Anyway, the largest snowstorm is coming to the Ohio Valley, so if that gives you any solace. Also, there's a new variant. It's called Delta Omicron DeRozan. So we're going to skip over this, like, let's put an entire whole population from different states extremely in a close space together in proximity during a pandemic where 2,300 people are still dying every day and 600,000 tested positive last week. But I'm pushing P. Remember, I'm pushing P. No COVID talk. I'm in a bad space. Let's get into the fun. Probably, truthfully, the most interesting thing about the All-Star Weekend is the Rising Stars game. And it's even better than it ever has been. It used to be the dunk contest people liked. And then that got watered down because the real dunkers are like, you think I'm just going to dunk for you? Like, just cuz? Like, with nothing? Like, with some money on the line? No, I'm not dunking in an exhibition setting for you. No. So then that changed. And then it was the 3-point contest, and then Steph just became Steph, and then that became boring. The shine has kind of, we'll call it, rusted off. I also had a joke. This is not pushing P. I was like, oh, how funny would it be if we just rounded up all the worst 3-point shooters in the league and then force them to shoot for us, like let them eat cake type shit. You know, let's just throw tomatoes at them. But that's not pushing P either. So let's talk about the Rising Stars. The Rising Stars exhibition has now evolved for me to become must-see TV. Here's a positive comment. How do I know that the league is in a good place? The league is in a good place because you see rookies and sophomores and the kids in the G League Ignite, and you're like, damn it, these guys are going to be the stars of the entire league. I am more excited probably to watch, dead serious, more excited to watch the Rising Stars Challenge than I am the actual All-Star game. Ridiculously stacked team. Ant Edwards is on the sophomore team. He's averaging 22 a game. He should probably be an All-Star. 19 years old. Tyrese Maxey, second best player on the second best team in the East right now, 21. Desmond Bane probably should win Most Improved. Second best player on the third best team in the West, 23. LaMelo, Rookie of the Year in a loaded class. Electric Factory. And the rookies, stupidly good rookie class. Mobley, Barnes, Cunningham, Green, all those top 4 picks, none of them are busts. None of them have disappointed. When is the last time you could say top 4 picks, all great? And then, Franz Wagner? What? Giddey? Josh Giddey? Did you see Josh Giddey the other day? He literally threw a pass I've never even seen anyone make before. Alperen Şengün, he's turned into a nice piece. So much fun. And it's not just lottery picks. It's not just Ayo Dosunmu, second rounder, 38 overall. Probably one of the biggest reasons that the Bulls are actually surviving. They're number 1 in the East right now, sneakily, and Ayo is one of the reasons. Continue to win games, and they've just had injury after injury after injury. Herb Jones, probably the only bright spot of the New Orleans Pelicans right now. He was picked 3 slots before Ayo, completely changed the complexion of a Zion-less team to the point where we don't even care where Zion is. Nobody is asking. Nobody's like, they're tanking, where is Zion? Where is Ja? Nobody saying that. You know? And like Herb Jones playing 30 minutes a game has the highest, just take note of this, he has the highest win share of any rookie not drafted in the top 4. And the dude was a second rounder. Folks, Folks, we need to do a segment on the second round picks very soon. But here is a teaser. 77% of all of this year's second rounders have played in the NBA this year, and 9 have averaged 10 minutes or more per game. You literally get second rounders to just stash them. That's ridiculous. And for the rest of the roster, Franz Wagner has been equally surprising. 16 points a game, 5 and 3 assists, nominated multiple times for Eastern Conference Player of the Week. Scotty Barnes, who I'm just now mentioning, has been awesome. He has rejuvenated the Raptors. Davion, Duarte, all solid seasons. Here are the complete lineups. Well, it's not really lineups. It's just the complete groups. Because, I have to tell you how the game goes. There's a new format happening. But here it is in terms of rookies, sophomores, and G League. Rookies, Scotty Barnes, Cade Cunningham, Ayo Dosunmu, Chris Duarte, Josh Giddey, Jalen Green, Herb Jones, Davion Mitchell, Evan Mobley, Alperen Şengün, Jalen Suggs, Franz Wagner. What the fuck? Are you serious? Sophomores, Precious Achiuwa, Cole Anthony, Desmond Bane, LaMelo Ball, Sadiq Bey, Ant Edwards, Tyrese Halliburton, Tyrese Maxey, Jaden McDaniels, shout out to Jaden McDaniels, Isaac Okoro, Isaiah Stewart, Jay Sean Tate. That is stacked. Also, 4 players from the G League Ignite. Marshawn Beauchamp, 47 ranked player in the 2020 class. Dyson Daniels, 18-year-old Aussie. Jaden Hardy, a 19-year-old top 10 player from the 2021 class. And the number 1 draw is Scoot Henderson, who is a 19-year-old consensus 5-star recruit. And then let's talk about the format, why it's so great. So, instead of it being Team World versus Team USA, which I hate, I don't like this, us versus them thing. What are we in, the Marvel movie? I don't like nationalism. What? I don't like that whatsoever. We are one world. You know what I mean? We're all Team World. Aren't we? Is US its own planet? Fuck off. That's the most US-centric thing I've ever heard of that no one even has discussed. No one has said, hey, this kind of polarizes folks. Let's put all the Africans and put them on a team by themselves. Fuck off. Then it was rookies and sophomores before that. But this year's Rising Stars features 3 games between 4 teams composed of the players from the roster in what the league is referring to a mini tournament. So you basically have drafts where they're going to be all muddled together. First 2 teams play against each other, as do the second 2 teams, and the winner of those games play against each other to determine the ultimate victor. Additionally, each team will be coached and drafted by a member of the NBA 75 team. How much fun is that? Put me in a good mood, please. So exciting. So exciting. NBA players will be selected by NBA assistant coaches. Ignite players will be selected by NBA G League coaches. Coaches will select their team rosters. Each team will have 1 Ignite player. Bracket, Team A versus Team B, Team C versus Team D, and then the 2 winning teams meet in the final game. And, the competition will consist of a race to 75 points in honor of the NBA 75 anniversary season. So it's an Elam ending the entire time. And then the semifinal games will be played to a final target score of 50. The final game will be played to a final target score of 25 for a total of 75 points across the semifinal and the final. Wow. Good for the NBA. I love that. Dunk contest. Let's go through that really fast. Jalen Green, Cole Anthony, Juan Toscano-Anderson, and Obi Toppin. I guess I'll watch. 4 players? That feels like less than normal. It might not be, but Juan Toscano-Anderson, I like the guy, but do you deserve to be in the dunk contest? I better see something I've never seen before out of you. Like Anthony Simons was, where you come out of nowhere, and then you win the dunk contest, and then you become a player that a team literally destroys its entire franchise for. That's basically what Juan Toscano-Anderson better become. And so while the Dunkcast is mostly down, since Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine played in it, I think it could be fun. Toppin can throw down. Dark horse, probably JTA. Cole, having a good season. Runner-up in the All-American Game Dunk Contest in 2019, so he's got hops. He's a little kid. He is short. He better really bounce. They have not announced the players competing in the Skills Challenge right as of yet. But you know what? I don't care. This is the worst part of the All-Star weekend. Complete joke. I mean, it's like literally turning an individual pre-draft workout into a competition. It's like, you run through those cones, throw this ball through a tire. It's like those competitions that people from the stands have to do in order to win a t-shirt or $1 million. No, thank you. Do I want to see Domantas Sabonis sprint alongside Nikola Vucevic like last year's competition? That had all of the drama of watching water evaporate. Like, I could not stand that. 3-point contest, nobody's announced that. I mean, I'm sure they're begging Steph to compete. That's cool. But I just really want to see Klay. That's it. I want to see Klay back. I'd like to see PJ Tucker, who is actually sneakily, against every odd, is leading the NBA in 3-point percentage, which is bonkers. Maybe Luke Kennard. That would be comedy. That would be nice. Yep, that's all. That's all in terms of the All-Star game. Reserves will be announced. All-Star starters are already out. I will react to that on Monday because we don't have a lot of time. And we will be breaking down the All-Star starters and reserves. And let me tell you, this game is going to be lit, but probably still not as lit as the Rising Stars game.